What is up, guys? So we are back with another anime review, and if you guys are frequent of this channel, then you know GATCHIKUTA has been fucking peak. I mean, it has deliberately been telling story after story after story of straight bangers, and for this episode it's even more bangers. Now, if you got to watch the last episode review that I did, they were talking about ammo, the dealings of women, and a lot of touchy subject matter dealing with that. But now we get a little bit of reprieve. We get to see the aftermath of that entire situation. Everybody, including Rudo, is just distraught. In the opening scenes, you can see these motherfuckers just tired, want to go home, want to not even deal with another raider or even look at a bad guy to begin with. And you know what? I have to say, I feel the same way because they almost died. Tamsy's crazy ass almost killed each and every single one of them. And they are lucky that Gremlin or Remlin, I got her name wrong, but they're lucky that Remlin gave them their special little fake tattoos to keep them protected, or they all would have been 6 feet under. Like, holy hell. Now, after that debacle in the tower dealing with ammo, the crew find themselves back at the medical office, and we get a little bit of a tidbit lore on the doctor that helps them basically stay a fuck alive. And I have to say, I'm kind of impressed. This bald-headed cue ball lovely lady here is actually with the shit. She got her medical degree and everything, and she is prone to protecting the cleaners as best as fucking possible, with the basic caveat that even though they are living on the ground, the toxins are affecting everyone, whether they like it or not. But fuck all that. We're not here to discuss all the medical procedures of that. We're here to talk about the crazy shit that happens on these episodes. So while they are at the doctor's office, a bunch of, I don't know, fucking Bedlam Raiders from Star Wars come strapped. I'm talking, these YNs came with every piece of machinery and firearm you can think of. What the hell is did this nigga bring a rocket launcher? Oh, hell no. Now, after taking an RPG run at the home base of the cleaners, these gang of idiots with assault rifles, guns, and bullets start doing their typical villain speech like, yo, we're here for the Spirite kid, you know, somebody sent us, blase blase. And you know what Simiu does? Just keeps talking shit to them, rage baiting them top tier. I'm talking, she gets them so upset that before they even have to think about doing anything, she was like, you dumbasses, please take another look at the building. I know you guys shot a rocket at it, but just take a quick look. And as they peek up, the entire building is unscathed and undamaged. You know why? For those who did not know, the cleaners have people who are fighters, and then you have people who are protectors on top of this crew. The protectors basically keep the house in order, make sure nobody dies at home, right? That's the healers, that's the graffiti artists like Remlin, stuff like that. They make sure the home squad is perfectly fighting. Now the fighters and the people that get their hands dirty are people like Rudo or Engine, or the people that just, you know, punch on shit, which basically it's a equal playing field. Now for Simiu, she does her job particularly well and steps out of the building, because if these dumbasses want to fight, they have another thing coming. And mark my words, messing with black women does not end well if you come like in a threatening manner, or if you're just a dumbass in general. I promise you that's never gonna end well in any situation. So don't do it, you know. Life lessons, you gotta learn them. And these dumbasses did not learn them because of her ability. She basically has the sight to see into the future a little bit. Her predictability. She can see things happening before they even happen. So unless you're really dumbass smart like Tony Stark or some other smart ass person, right? Then nothing's getting past her, and you're not going to stop her if she wants to attack you. So they do the most typical blase shit you could think of and unload the clips on her ass. I'm talking, they empty bullets, bombs, and it does absolutely nothing. She fucking Neo Matrix her way out of that situation so fast. We barely even had a chance to catch up with it. They had to slow the video down just so we can get her perspective of how she literally sees things. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, fucking amazing. We love when black women have to showboat on dumbass people. We love it. Thank you, ladies. Now, as she is wiping the floor with their ass, for one moment she's catching an RPG, the next moment she's hitting the goddamn Dempsey roll out of the way of machine gun fire. I'm like, is we watching an episode of PEAKK or GATCHIKUTA? Like, which one is it? Either way, I'm fucking impressed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, after cleaning up these dumbass riffraffs, the team is on a whereabout that now a lot of bad people and a lot of dumbasses with wants and opportunities are trying to come after Rudo. And someone is sending these dumbasses to the cleaners to start all this ruckus. So, while they decide and try to plan for the next attack, they was like, you know what? We've gotten beat up and bruised enough. Let's go out for dinner. And that's exactly what the team does. And that shocks Rudo to his core. Because he's like, yo, shouldn't we be back at the home base squatting up, like getting ready for another fight? Like, these niggas are trying to come after me. No way we're just going out for an evening brunch right now. And the team is like, no, this is exactly what we're going to do. You're going to sit down and you're going to eat because you're gonna get nothing solved if you're starving to death. And I have to say, I love these people already because they have some common sense. If your life is in danger, you ain't gonna have to stress about it because your life is already in danger. So might as well kick your feet up, eat some good ass food, and then worry about it when you're done eating. And that's when this show throws a goddamn monkey wrench into the situation. As soon as Rudo comes to take a seat and figure stuff out, he unknowingly talks to these two strangers, and I stopped it right there and was like, nope, those are raiders. You don't come into a restaurant hoodied up looking like a clan member and not think these niggas is on some evil shit. They didn't even pay for food. They were just sitting there listening to the cleaners just talk about life and shit that entire time. And as soon as they figure this out, like, we're already 2 episodes in, as soon as Rudo figures who these people are, it is up and it is stuck. This man stepped on the table full of food, ready to deck the hell out of this character. And I don't even know who this nigga is. All I know is he's creepy as shit, talking to Rudo, young ass. And then there's the fucking pothole lady in the background. As soon as Rudo and the rest of the team peep that he is in danger, it is fight night like crazy. But unfortunately, they all get sucked into a goddamn manhole cover, and that's the episode. Like, I'm not joking with you. Like, before they could even throw down, these niggas was walked right into a trap at their own restaurant, like at the own diner where they're good to eat and stuff like that. You mean to tell me these raiders snuck in to a restaurant just to grab Rudo's ass? How badly do they want this kid? God damn.